Hello YouTube and welcome to this second of two videos of my match between Steve at Snooker's Burden Trophy. Thank you very much for joining us. If you're not already subscribed to either myself at Work, Rest and Play Snooker or Steve at Snooker's Burden Trophy, then please do think about subscribing and also liking and maybe sharing these videos. We do both put on some good content for your enjoyment. I did not enjoy that shot to the middle pocket though. And me missing that red leaves Steve with this opportunity, albeit with a rest. Can he pop the pop the red and then get on the black? Not to be on that one, but I don't think he's left anything easy for me to have a go at. Maybe I can get to the potting angle of this red up into the green pocket, and then if I can roll it on and off the cushion for the blue. No, couldn't see enough of it. So Steve, I'm guessing, trying to get that red back down to the pack, but it's caught the green. So it just means that I can go for this safety and hope that I cover the red just up in bulk, but no, I've got nowhere close to covering that one. This is very, very awkward queuing, and I think, to be fair, he did well to get as close to the pot as he did on that one. Queuing over the brown, that was, excuse me, that was very, very difficult. Now, can I judge the cannon? Well, firstly, can I pot this red? And secondly, can I judge the cannon off of that second red? I can. Perhaps more luck than judgment in how hard I hit that shot. Now, does the red that's sort of at the bottom left of this pack, does that pot? We will find out in just a moment. It looks like it does, as I've played position on that rather than going into them. So nothing loose to have a go at here, unless I fancy that red up to the green pocket that's just to the right of the pack. So maybe trying to get up for one of the two loose ones near bulk, which I think is what I've just tried. And yeah, well, I know it's going to be a rest shot, but the one that's to the left of the yellow rather than the one closest to the cue ball is going to be the shot. No, quite some distance away with that one, although it's going up towards the green pocket. Didn't get there, and I've also potentially left it for Steve to knock in. Oh, that one's jawed. Now, difficult holding shot here. Pot the red as more like a drag shot, and then try and hold for yellow or brown. Which it's the cue ball's actually gone a shade higher than the bulk line, so it's, if I choose to take this brown on, this is not an easy shot. Perhaps the blue would be the ball here. Oh yes, I remember this one. So pop the blue in the corner, off a couple of cushions with the cue ball and get into the pack. Yeah, neither of which I completed. Wasn't a great execution of my choice of shot there. And Steve has unfortunately got the DDK. That's left me this red to the corner. So I played it quite firmly because I knew that I was going to get some contact on the bunch. And there is one at the bottom of the pack there that does go. Oh, but just overcut that one. Now, have I left Steve on this red? It looks like I have. So if he can drop this one in, he'll be on the black. But oh, I think, yes, he is still on it. Is he going to try and be attacking and get into the bunch? No, just taking the 7. Unless he's seen a red that pots. I mean, there's the one up by the brown. Is he going to take this one on? No, I think he's trying to tie me up there. But the red has slowed up very, very quickly. Although it doesn't matter, because I've missed that. And to be fair, that was a perfect positional shot for me to get on the black there off that red. Another double kiss from Steve. And this red I can drop in. Now, tricky blue or slightly easier green. So let's go with the slightly easier green. Just bring the cue ball down the table a little bit, which I've managed to do. Now, drop the red in and hope, or try and get low on this black so I can get into the reds. So I've managed to get low. Now, if I can, any half ball contact on those two reds directly above the black, and the red should open and I should be on something, but it's always luck of the draw. And that was more full ball on the red to the left, but they have split nicely, to be fair. And I have got this one to the middle pocket. And an angle on the blue here to go in and out of bulk. Just got to avoid those colours. Oh, that was actually quite a nice flick on the brown, sending the white towards the reds. Yeah, it's a thin one with the rest there. So, Steve, what are you going to do with the cue ball here, sir? Into the 4 reds next to the pink, maybe? Yes. Played nicely. I think that red closest to the cue ball goes into this left corner. If it doesn't, he'll be very, very unlucky. Yep. Oh, it would have been nice for him if he'd have got just a little bit more pace on that one. I don't know if you can hear that, but we're coming up to Christmas time, so that must be some fireworks going on near me, if you can hear them. Oh, he's potted the pink well, but unfortunately the cue ball has also gone in. That was mighty unfortunate for him. So what am I going to try on this shot? Am I going to try and pot that red that's at 10 o'clock to the black? Or am I going to try just a safety shot, because that does look a little bit awkward? So just the safety. And I've got the pace on that one. Just nice. And unluckily for Steve, he's missed the reds and collided with the black there. So 40 points of difference, but there are plenty of points still available. We've got 59 available. So down to 51 points available now for Steve to come back. What am I going to do here? Now, if my memory serves, this, as you'll see by my reaction, was actually supposed to be a safety shot. I knew the blue was going to go close to the corner, but I was anticipating it missing and then coming back down the table a little bit. So I've left myself in a little bit of strife here, but managed to actually be able to get through to that red rather than snookering myself. Nice cannon there, which has made the pink available to him for the middle bag. And should be a natural angle to get on the red directly above the black, but not quite with the pink. So awkward queuing for the red above the black. Yeah, I'm going to choose to take this one. Not a million miles away, but could have been closer, and I have left it. So 43 points available. Which means that he will need a snooker. But is Steve going to play to get a free ball on this red, or is he playing to pot it? He's potted it. Now, this black needs to go in, sir. Let's have a good pot here. Beautiful. Very, very nice. So now can he pot this yellow and get on the green in a fashion where he can snooker me behind the brown? Not quite, which is a bit of a shame for him, because the green is in the green and brown are in lovely positions to be able to snooker me. But you know what, he might have got the snooker here. No, there was enough room to get through to it. So my objective there was just to stick the green, well, either in the pocket or over it like it is. Which means that Steve has to pot it. So now there's only 4 balls on the table. Steve's job's going to be slightly tougher to get the snooker now. Right, what can I do with the brown? Am I going to play to just attempt to pot it, or am I going to try and get on the blue as well? Looks like I tried to get back up on the blue as well, which I did. So cue all up in bulk, and I've got a very, very similar shot here to the one from just a moment ago. Now, am I going to get any closer to the pot with this one? I am. I'm going to get the pot, but unfortunately, cannoning the black, I have full ball snookered myself. So that's not particularly good. And I've missed that. So I've scored 4 points and given away 5. But it's 2 snookers required with The blue still on the table. Yeah, there's a chance I can snick this one in. Oh, it wasn't far away, was it? And I was back down for the pink. So is Steve going to opt to pot this one? No, he's done well to keep it out of the pocket. And it's going to be an awkward pot if I decide to take it on to the corner, which I am. So, relatively awkward safety shot here because, you know, just hitting it straight and trying to send the blue ball around the angles, it's not going to get that far up the table. But this shot appears to have worked out quite nicely, actually. Got a decent cue ball up on the baulk cushion. Managed to cannon the blue into the pink and black. And also with the black going closer to the cushion, it means that it might be a little bit easier for Steve to get a snooker in behind, and also harder for me to get out of. I've stuck the blue over the pocket again. Steve's chosen to keep it out of the pocket, which is probably a good idea. Again, just trying to get it in or leave it over the pocket. Tense moments at the tail end of frame number 3. So what am I going to do here? Blue up the table and white behind the black, I think is the order of the day. No. I've maybe attempted the pot, but missed it by quite some distance. However, it is safe. Oh yes, that one I was trying to get in behind the black, and if I didn't get in behind the black, then it was always hopefully going to be awkward queuing. And it was awkward enough that Steve has missed the blue. So that's the end of frame number 3. So I've won this match, but is it going to be 3-1 or is it going to be 4-0? Let's find out, shall we? So, relatively decent break off. I haven't left the left hand side of the pack as we're looking at it, but I have left this long red. That was not far away, Steve.
Yeah, that's for lots and lots of stuff. That's for like a half a day and then okay.
Now I've got a choice of a couple of balls, but the one, excuse me, the one that's closest to the black was probably the easier positional shot to get up for the blue, but couldn't quite get the rest into play. So opted for the straight one.
No, that's the first ball point.
So now am I going to go attacking and play a pot on this ball? I am, and missed it by some distance. Question is, did I get on the red that's below the black? The way Steve's acting, I don't think I have. Oh, near jaw, that middle pocket just said no. Oh, it's gone in. That's surprising. Alright, drop this one in, come back a little bit, and then choice of two. Didn't really matter there if I got top side of the blue or not, because there is that red up towards bulk. So yeah, just opting to roll that one in and play for this red, and a couple of choices. I can either play for the blue or just gently roll it in and play for yellow or green. Ah, it's just rattled. It's nicely on the blue though to get into the reds. So this long red might even leave me an angle to nudge those reds away from the black. And it has done. I'm not on the black, but the brown is there. So, am I going to try and gently roll this one in or go all the way around the table? Roll it in.
Why is that hit so thick? They hit the brown at the right. Yeah, hit the brown at the right angle. The brown just came off really thick. But it didn't sound bad.
So, as you might have heard there was potentially a dodgy contact on the brown. Nevertheless, the ball did miss. Can I drop this one in and stay on the black? I can. And an angle to maybe get into these reds. Yep. That's worked quite nicely. I'll put this red at the bottom of the bunch. Yes, believe it or not, I was actually there playing for the red on the top cushion because I was the wrong side of straight to have held for that red that's directly below the black into left corner. So recovery shot here maybe, or just a safety. Gone for the recovery shot. I've potted the whites. To be fair, I didn't actually see the in-off happening from that one. I just looked at the red to the middle pocket. So what can Steve do with this red? Go on. God, the pockets haven't been nice to him today, have they? There's been so many where they've, excuse me, where they've just about rattled. So there's me just having a look to see if there's a red that goes in the middle. Or sorry, in the middle of the bunch. And that's if I can miss the reds.
Can't be nice.
Couldn't miss them, so opted to use them to hold the cue ball. But that time, I didn't get lucky and end up on anything, so just playing it across the table back into them. Oh, miscue from Steve. Is that going to have the legs? No, it's not. So nothing easy. Does this red go past the yellow? It doesn't, so I'm looking at the left middle pocket and just hopefully avoid the in-off in the green pocket, which is why I hit it so hard. But good pot on the red, but yeah, if I was playing billiards that might be alright. I don't know how many points that would score. Answers in the comments please. So chance at this plant, but more importantly trying to get the cue ball back up the table. I've kind of got away with that one with the blue coming to my rescue and the green being slightly annoying for bridge arm. What colour's this red going to give me? Oh, well, it doesn't matter because the red's gone nowhere close to the pocket. And it looks like I'm going to leave it for Steve to either the middle or the corner, whichever he should choose to go for. Dropped it for the middle, dropped it in nicely. Now, what sort of angle has he got on his next ball? The black's going to be tricky whichever pocket he goes to. Pink not available. Now, is he going to take the blue long? It's gone thin. And it's left it awkward for me. So just the safety. Knock that red somewhere over towards the brown. Maybe use the other red as a stopper. Yeah, got a good length on that one. Oh, another one for him. Got so close to that one. Wow, that cue ball was slowed up dramatically there, isn't it? Anywhere else on the table other than there, and I'd have been on something. Now I'm going to try something that I've not tried before, but I have seen other people do. Or am I? Yes. Yes, I'm going to go back to this. But because I didn't want to miscue it or do a push shot, essentially, yes, I overhit it by quite some distance, and another one goes awry for Steve. It wasn't an easy plant, there was a bit of distance between them. So in goes the red. Can I pop the pink and then get on to the red that's probably to the right of where the pink is now? So a similar shot on off the cushion for pink in the other corner. Oh, that one's wiggled in, hasn't it? Could have done with An extra ball roll. Oh, don't be daft. Get the rest out, you idiot. You absolute muppet. Should have got the rest out, and then I would have more than likely potted it. But I have got a healthy lead. It's still not at snooker's required stage yet. I felt I could take that one on, but has left it in the jaws for Steve. So where's he going to go from here? If he pots this black, he will miss the green, and that is unlucky and a bit unfortunate for him. Just overcut that one. He would have come nicely down for the choice of the last two reds. And I've managed to find a line somehow to avoid the green, blue and black there. Yeah, that's a good return. Found that bolt cushion very, very nicely. So awkward queuing. How close can I get to the middle pocket with this one? Oh, just the far jaw.
That's unconventional. That's very polite for saying shit.
Right, good pot there with the rest from Steve. Which colour is he opting to take? Yes, that would have been a very nice positional shot had that pink gone in. Right. Don't even ask me what I was doing there.
Yeah, yeah.
Should have just dropped it in and then it would have been frame and match over. But I did try and force an angle and get back out for pink, I think is what I was playing for. So as you can see there with the screen moving, I've fast forwarded on a few shots where we just kind of knocked the red around the table and they were kind of nothing shots. And this time I've opted to gently roll that red in and play for the brown. So there's only 27 points left on the table. Now how close can I get with this yellow? Oh, relatively close.
Well played. Should we have another one? Yeah, just for fun, yeah. Well, again, that was a fairly one-sided affair, wasn't it? Or it seems like it was on the scoreline. Perhaps it wasn't on the table. But thank you very much, Steve, for the game. And yeah, I look forward to playing the final in a few minutes. But you'll see that one soon. So for everyone, take care.